Hello, I'm Shay McNeil. Welcome to the district. I'll be serving as your mentor rep to help you navigate through your new school. And coming in as a new principal is kind of hard. It's outside of the school system, especially in this case, and that's never easy, especially for a school that's gone through some leadership changes. So I'm going to give you my school improvement grant reform model that I recommend, and hopefully it'll help navigate through the process of a new improvement plan. Before anything, I think it's important to know that, we're going to be watching the district all together for stability, some type of consistency, different things or small wins where climate change has occurred, school climate is improving. And that's why I want to recommend the SIG transformation model. This model for the school is going to work better than the other models of CSR because it doesn't implement itself or work as a plan that turns everything around. It mostly serves as an improvement plan that's going to assist with the current initiatives. And so the school improvement grants that are available with the transformation and turnaround, the best fit, in my opinion, is going to be transformation. Now, we obviously didn't do a restart or a school closure, but just feeling like this is the most appropriate need for the school in this case, because the teachers don't need another plan dropped on them right now. The resistance has been kind of high at this school, and they need a little bit more structure and support and expectations kind of fast from leadership that is more stable. I chose the transformation goals because I feel as if this model will work because it's going to work firstly to fix the people and then the behavior. And when I talk about behavior, I mean both teacher and student behaviors because there are some things we need to correct and change, but the system itself needs the improvement. So we need some improvement that's actually going to last. And so I think with the transformation model, because it is required where we have replaced you already and we made sure that you're in place, we're going to adopt a teacher evaluation plan, and a lot of this stuff needs to just be more stable. The consistency and the quick signs of improvement, as I mentioned before, are going to help with some long-term and short-term goals. And so in short, we don't really need a big script to take care of these things. We need a long-term and a short-term playback that kind of gives us this. So as far as year one, I propose that we kind of stabilize the behavior, whether that's consistent teacher routines or consistency within schools with the students, but we need to create those consistent routines so that people can know what's happening, what is what, and what is expected. By year two, we need to make sure we're strengthening the use of data and any instruction to help move these declining scores up, and then also to refine those systems where we grow more teacher educators and leadership. We need to grow teacher capacity, and that professional development that's ongoing will start to do that over time. So in regards to those short-term goals, we want PLCs to be required. They are not optional. The professional development needs to be culturally responsive because I see that there's a mismatch between the demographics in the school as well as the students. So the collaboration, because it's so inconsistent, we must make it mandatory and protect it as well. And we need to establish those behavior norms as well, because if the teachers can't teach, they're not going to be able to do a good job regardless. And so when they when they focus weekly to meet up, they can reduce that resistance between each other because they feel a little bit more supported, and in just making sure that they're doing the right thing and getting, training along the way or learning from others as they go. Now, one thing that transformation models are really big on is to make sure that there is an evaluation system for the growth. Small things, even just small things, adults and every adult teaching the same expectations. One expectation that I know a lot of schools have are the 10-minute dead time, both the beginning of the start of the class and the end of time. Just those consistent values, even with PBIS and having that tracking for behavior to know that everybody has the same expectation, where it's not different when you go into one class and then to another class. And so these small shared moves kind of reduce that behavior issue, and it isn't overwhelming on the staff. These are easier things to implement, and so it makes that transformation a little bit more evident, and then the adults also look united. So all in all, this high school serves a diverse population with high economic need and a significant numbers of ELLs as well as students with disabilities. Now, these demographics do not cause low performance, but they do require strong systems. consistent expectations, and adults that really work together well. And so frequent leadership turnover over the years with the limited professional development has kind of coupled and made a lot of these problems because collaboration has been inconsistent. A lot of things have made students feel unsure of the expectations. And so I think just doubling back to that knowledge of making sure these behaviors are working out is better for the SIG transformation model. The SIG transformation model provides that clear stability and this consistency that I was mentioning, and it creates like micro reform where you're kind of changing over time and you kind of get that monitoring of the progress and supporting the expectations. You get a lot of the teamwork. And so I think it's a more targeted approach than a comprehensive school reform, and just making sure that we understand that over time you'll start seeing the staff build a capacity and all these shared practices come together, because when the adults are consistent, the students can respond, and then learning as a result can also improve.